Shalom. All praise, honor, and the glory go to Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, peace and safety to the hopefully elect, all the sincere brothers and sisters, those scattered to the four corners that believe in the Heavenly Father through his only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. And in this video, I'm gonna go into the Luke 17 and show you that those who are being taken is not the ones that's being destroyed. That this word taken is not in the sense of being destroyed, because you have guys teaching that basically you want to be left behind and not be those who are taken. So this is a quick hit, and to show you the identity of those who are being taken, because you also have guys that's saying that these natural heathens and those of other nations are going to partake in deliverance and the salvation of the nation of Israel. So this is a cut to all you false prophets out there that's teaching these false doctrines, man. All right, these blind guides, man. All right. So this is Luke 17:34. It says, "I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed. The one shall be taken. The one shall be taken." And you have false prophets using this word is taken in the sense of being destroyed. When you look up the word taken in contrast to the word taken in the book of Revelation 19:20, referring to the beast being taken, that's in the sense of being destroyed. All right. This taken, which is G 3880, is not in the sense of being destroyed, but in the sense of being literally taken. All right. As the scripture says, he's going to send his angels. All right. And they're going to deliver his elect, gather his elect from one end of heaven into the other. All right. So it says, and the other shall be left, and the other shall be left. Two women shall be grinding together. The one shall be taken, not in the sense of destroyed, but taken, meaning delivered, and the other left, and the other left. Two men shall be in the field. One shall be taken, and the other left. Let's look up this word taken. Let's look up this word taken and see if it's in the sense of being destroyed. As you can see on your screen, G3880. G3880. And as you can see, the Strong's definition for G3880 is take, receive, taken to, take away, take away. So not in the sense of being destroyed. Okay, like I say, you got false prophet, this guy, the leader over that Wi-Fi. You have one other false prophet, Truth Unedited, teaching the false doctrine that those that's being taken is being that taken is in the sense of being destroyed. So basically you want to be left behind. All right. So it says companion, let's see, to receive something. As you can see on your screen, it says transmitted. All right. Transmitted by the way of the angel, which are the chariots of the Most High, man. Okay, the chariots of the Most High. So let's go back. Now let's get the precept. And show you the identity of those who are being taken. And crush that Gentiles are going to be delivered with the Israelites. Going to be delivered with Israelites. So let's go to the book of Ezekiel. And we're going to get the identity of those who are being taken. So the book of Ezekiel chapter 37. So this is Ezekiel chapter 37. And let's read verse 21. And it says, and they said unto them, and say unto them, and the them is referring to the Israelites. It says, thus saith the Lord, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen. I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen. All right. So those who are being taken are the children of Israel, the elect of the children of Israel. All right. Not in the sense of being destroyed, but in the sense of being transmitted. All right. So when you read the book of Revelations, the beast being taken, all right, that taken in that verse, all right, is in a sense of being destroyed. All right. So it says, and I Salakia, and say unto them, thus saith the Lord, power, behold, I will take the children of Israel from among the heathen. All right. So that precepts up with Matthew's 24, when the Lord Yahweh Shah say he's going to send his angels to gather his elect from one end of heaven, all right, and from the other, from one end of heaven, from the other end, all right. So it says, whether they be gone from one end of heaven to the other one, and I will gather them on every side. The Israelites, man, the elect, all right. So this taken in Luke 17 and in Matthew chapter 24 is not in the sense of being destroyed, man. All right. It's in the sense of being delivered. All right. What the Christians refer to as the rapture. All right. Which the word rapture is not in the Bible. All right. It says taken. All right. Being gathered. So it says, whether they be gone, and I will gather them on every side and bring them into their own land, into their own land. All right. Which is the land of Israel. It says, and I will make them one nation, the children of Israel. That's your two sticks. All right. That's the both that the Apostle Paul was referring to in Ephesians. All right. That's the both, man. Okay. So it says, one nation in the land upon the mountain of Israel, and one king shall be king to them all, and they shall be no more two nations. So the Lord described the northern and southern kingdom as being two nations. All right. Two nations. That's why in the New Testament, that word nation translated into nations. All right. That's why he say go and teach all nations. Okay. It says two nations, neither shall they be divided into two kingdoms anymore at all. So going back to that Luke. Let's go back to that Luke chapter 17 and let's read it with understanding, man, without any private interpretations. All right. You got false prophets teaching that those who are taken is in a sense of being destroyed. That taken in Luke, here in Luke chapter 17, is in a sense of being destroyed, but those who are left behind are the blessed. All right. Which that don't coincide. That don't line up with the narrative of the whole Bible, man. All right, the Matthew chapter 24. Let's get that before we go back here. Let's go to the Matthew's chapter 24. And let's read verse 31. So this is Matthew's 24 and 31. It says, and he shall send his angels with the great sound of a trumpet, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds. All right, we know that's referring to the Israelites based on the book of Ezekiel, chapter 37. Okay, that's who's going to be taken. That's who's going to be gathered. The two nations brought together, those two sticks brought together, all right, and becoming one nation, becoming one stick in the Lord's hand. All right, so it says, and they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right. He's going to gather them from amongst the nations. All right. And bring them where? Into their own land. Into their own land. All right. So now let's go back to the Luke, which you can read that same account in Matthew's, but let's stick with the Luke. chapter 17. So this is Luke chapter 17, and let's read verse 34 without any private interpretations, man. So it says, and I tell you, in that night there shall be two men in one bed. The one shall be taken. The one shall be taken. So now we know that these are referring to Israelites based on the precepts, man. All right, one shall be taken and the other shall be left. Two women shall be grinding together. The one shall be taken and the other left. Two men shall be in the field and one shall be taken. Remember, not taken in the sense of being destroyed. All right. The beast is going to be taken, meaning he's going to be destroyed, but taken in the sense of transmitted. All right. Remember Matthew 24:31. All right. Yahweh Shah says he's going to send his angels. All right. And they're going to gather his elect. All right. From one end of heaven from the other. All right. And we know he's referring to Israelites. All right. Taken and the other one left. So that's the correct understanding of those who are going to be taken. All right. Here in Luke 17, man. Basically, that's the point. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.